Comiskey Park went out the way I think everyone wanted to remember it in terms of the weather and the sun. But the fact that the team sent that park out like that was just perfect. And I think that really lessened the blow of losing that park.
Number 35, Frank Thomas.
They're planning for worst case. You know, people are coming on the field after the game. It's going to be a mess. They're going to be ripping up bases. They're going to be taking seats out.
Back then, you know, fans were always running on the field.
The Sox were prepared for a lot of turmoil. They had the mounted patrol out there.
The security overreacted beyond reasonable for beer samples. They thought there were going to be people going insane, and we couldn't sell beer after the 5th inning.
The standard was cut off the liquor sales in the 8th inning, but that last game, they, I think, cut it off in the 5th inning. With that crowd, it wouldn't have made a difference. I mean, it was just, there was a melancholic atmosphere that day that you can't imagine.
It was so orderly, and it was just a reflection of the fans. They didn't want to cause trouble. They just wanted to bask in the glory of an old park. So they didn't leave. They just sat in the stands and reflected on all the memories that park held.
We'll go down to the field right now to Kenny McReynolds and Bonnie Green. They are live with manager Jeff Torborg.
Okay, thank you, Al Janice. We're down here on the field. Jeff is better.
An interview I'll never forget doing, but we both said to each other, we got to keep it together here. You know, we had to be professional. We can cry afterwards.
For these fans to come out and support us to the tune of over 2 million says something about this city and also says something about the character of not only the town, but this ball club.
When it all finally ended, nobody left their seats, and nobody wanted to go home. They wanted to prolong it as long as they could.
We walked in the dugout, people were still sticking around. They're cheering, and it was like getting an encore of a band to come out. Torborg came and says, hey, they're still there, let's go out. So we walk out. It's like you're clapping to them to thank them, and you're waving. And I remember we walked all the way out to center field. I remember Fisk and Ozzie actually made a full lap around.
To be able to be there in the outfield, in the bullpen, and in the dugout, and walk around the field, to me, that's the most memorable game. That's where I grew up and going to games and stuff. So many great memories.
I like it because we win. That was more important because we're going to celebrate with the lose. I might not come out from the dugout, from the clubhouse. I was excited. I see a lot of people crying. It was a very emotional time, very emotional. We don't know what we have.
I realized, you know what, we'll never have this camaraderie. These same people will never again be sitting toward me. And one of the fellows I captured on my home video, after the game, he had his hand like this, and he was just shaking his head. And it makes me so, and I've always thought if I could just meet that guy and just give him a hug. But I think that feeling just was contagious, and I thought, oh my God, this really is serious, you know.
It seemed as quickly as the season began, it was all over. We went on our way, and it was it.